Capricorn, and welcome back to your messages for this week, beginning the 24th of March 2025. If you're new to our channel, my name's Linda Williams, and I'm very happy to have you here with us. I'm in Australia. I'd love to hear where you're from in the comments when you leave some. And so, as you know, Capricorn, when I'm doing a reading for you, I often call myself a Capricorn by saying our, we, whatever. Just the way I read when I do each video for each of the star signs, I become that person. And so we always start off too, as you know, Capricorn, with a message from the angel number deck. And we don't look at it until the end of the reading. We call it our mystery card. And so that's there. And also, we like to ask Spirit for one card from the beautiful Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And this deck is fantastic. The messages are beautiful. Channeled through from Spirit, obviously. You can sort of tell the way they're written. And we ask just for one, and we read that out at the end of the reading. We just see what else Spirit wants to say to us. And this week, Capricorn, I'm also asking for one card from the Power is You. The Power is You. The power is yours. This is just an inspirational message from Spirit for all you beautiful Capricorns. And again, we look at that at the end of the reading. And so we'll look at those three when we've actually completed your guided messages. And so let's have a look, Capricorn. Let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to say to us this week. What is the main energy here for the week of the 24th? Okay, it's the fire. It's fire. It's your career. It's your passion. What drives you? Okie doke. Then we have the Page of Cups. So we have some news coming in, some communication. We also have the 10 of Cups. Wow, this is interesting. So we have the Five of Wands for the beginning of the week, which is very much about your passion in life, your career. Look, Wands does also represent family. It's what we do for a living and how we support ourselves, and so on and so forth. I'm being told to take the bottom as well. Thank you. So we have quite a bit of so we have some communication and news coming in at the beginning of the week and also at the end of the week, but we have the Wheel as the major arcana. It's the only major arcana in this reading, and that's a very powerful energy for this week because, as you know, Capricorn, the major arcanas are a very powerful message, whereas the minor are the everyday situations that we go through. But the Wheel is very much the message of an outcome or how to handle this week. And when we look at the Wheel, we know that this is a time of very positive change. This is a time where a situation is suddenly going to start moving forward. Now, this came up at the end of the week, so we're going to pop it back there. And we're going to have a little look at what our Spirit wants to talk to you about, because the main energy, the main focus of this week, the message that came through was about maybe a little bit of competing going on around you. You may be competing against others or competing for, a new job or a situation, or competing in an environment. So look, it can be family. There could be some conversations going on, because we do have some news coming in that maybe where you have to, you have to put up with people being annoying this week, or creating drama that's not necessary. So there could be a little bit of conflict going on around you this week, Capricorn, but it's nothing you can't handle. It's not as if you can't handle this. It's just a bothersome situation that sort of gets in the way. It's a sort of spirit is saying it's like it gets in the way, which is annoying you. It'll annoy you. But to just go with the flow, we'll see what else spirit wants to say about it. So this is we do have the Page of Cups. And pages are news. They are communication. There's you may hear of something, but this is also about relationships. It is about love and relationships, and so it could be the beginning. It could be the beginning of a new relationship. You could hear from someone. It's possible you could hear someone. You could even hear from somebody from the past this week, Capricorn, because we are in this. We're under this umbrella of this new moon and eclipse that we had late last month. And then we know that that's going to last for 6 months, but we're also, from the 15th of this month, was this month, sorry, the full moon. We're also under the umbrella of Mercury in retrograde from the 15th, the day after the eclipse. And so it's rather a higgledy-piggledy sort of a situation of hold-ups and things coming back from the past, surfacing from the past, and also things sometimes slowing down too. Things can be interfered with, or there could be challenges around us. Those challenges can sometimes be communication. And that's something else that Mercury can mess up. It can mess up communication between us and between us all. And you could be under that influence too, where there is this communication issue, where people are all competing and the communication is getting out of control. And pages are also, messengers. And so again, there could be some mixed emotions or messages or communications that get a little bit heated or emotional this week for you, Capricorn. But it isn't as if you can't work this out, because we have got a very positive change later on in the week. So don't worry, you'll be able to handle it. So very much a situation where it's possible that somebody could come back from the past. Look, this doesn't have to be a love. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It could be a new phase, something new that you enter into. A new person could enter your life, but also there could also be a new phase, a new relationship or an old relationship that goes through a different time, goes into another phase. Could even be an improved phase of it moving forward in a more positive light as well. So you need to trust your intuition. We have got the cups here. This is very much time sensitive. Maybe this is a very sensitive beginning of the week here. This is also about your intuition, trusting your intuition. And we know we also have some more cups here when it comes to the beginning of this week. So at the beginning of the week, there's very much a situation of communication, intuition, and also emotional. This is an emotional time where you could be going through a little bit of competing or bothersome details or conflict, a little bit of conflict going on around you. But when it looks at when we see the Ten of Cups, this is very much an opportunity here for a relationship to reignite itself, or someone to come back, or a whole new relationship where you could very well be feeling pretty happy about, pretty contented when it comes to what's going on at the beginning of the week. This is also a time where there will be people around you in relationships where there will be a feeling of trust. I feel that some of you may feel that there are some people that, my God, what Spirit is saying is that this will be a time where you will find out who you can trust. So some people you can trust, some people not always the same, is it sometimes? So this is very much time for you to just there could be this situation where you need to trust. You may need to trust somebody or find out who you can trust in this situation, this relationship or family situation. Look, we have the fire, we have the five of fire, we have the five of wands, and this is very much a case of needing to stand your ground because you may need to compete for something. There may be competition around you. There could be a little bit of conflict that's being caused by the and creating an emotional little bit of a whirlpool going on, but a little bit of turmoil around you at the beginning of the week. And the end of the week, when we see the wheel coming up, this is where things turn around again. A situation will suddenly then start to move forward. So it isn't as if this isn't going to be fixed. There's still a bit of a conflict. It's just that it's a bothersome situation. It just gets in the way of what you're planning or what you're trying to accomplish. So it's not a huge awkwardness or a huge conflict. It's just a pest. Or some people could be a pest. So we're looking at the Four of Pentacles here, and this is all about you hanging on to. This is all about you maybe putting up your barriers when it comes to your finances, maybe hanging on to things. Maybe you've been hanging on to things for too long. Maybe you've been hanging on to things from the past and you couldn't need to release them and let them go this week. That's very, very possible. This is not a time to be too frivolous with your finances. It's not a time for that. It's not a good week for that. It's a good week to hang on to stuff. But this is also, where I feel you're going to make some very good decisions this week around your finances. I feel you are going to be very open. This is a week where maybe you need to be open to opportunities that are coming your way when it comes to your finances, because the wheel is the wheel of fortune. And that's sitting right next to the Four of Pentacles, which is your finances, which is you, and you're hanging on very tight here to your finances. You are hanging on tight. And so this is now where at the end of the week or middle of the week, there could be an opportunity for you to make a move, finally make a move when it comes to a financial situation. Maybe you've been hanging in there waiting for the opportunity. You've been hanging in there waiting before you make this move. So you've been hanging on to your money, and now there's this opportunity here for you to move forward and maybe make a decision or an investment of some kind, or purchase something at home or whatever. It's very possible. So it looks to me like financially there's a very positive change and things will suddenly start to move forward. There's an opportunity here to make a good business decision when it comes to your finances. And we have not only do we have the Four of Pentacles, but around this Wheel of Fortune, this positive change, we also have the Page of Pentacles. So this is about very good news coming in. So very good news. This is now a time of positive change because of this really good news that's wanted to come in. And I feel now this is a time for you to make some big decisions about doing something a bit more challenging. Maybe now it's time for you to move forward. Maybe make some plans about some new studies, because the Page of Pentacles is very much about studies, scholarships, patience, being successful, being dependable, wanting to do something a bit more challenging, and being in a situation where you're able to do that. You have the finances to be able to do that. So this is a whole new era this is an opportunity here where some of you could be a whole new era or a whole new beginning of study, where you start to study something different or new, or maybe you're in a situation where you want to advance where you are and study the next step. So you could have already done 12 months and now you've decided, well, I've been hanging on to my money so that I can pay for the next part of the course, things like that. But to get the Wheel of Fortune, this is a very positive message about this week. I can see, Capricorn, that there's a few things that are going to annoy you this week, things going to get in the way of your progress that you're going to have to deal with. And it's like, oh, this is such a nuisance. I didn't really want to handle this week, but you will handle it and you will come out okay. So just be patient. This is a time to be very patient, and there are some people around you that maybe you need to just give them your time, um, and put a little bit of effort into maybe discussing or sorting some things out. So we're going to ask Spirit now, what is it you'd like to say when it comes to Capricorns? Would you like to add? Okay. Do you want me to bring them out? Thank you. Okay, what else? What else would you like to give us, please? This is for Capricorn for this week of 24th of March, January, February, March. 3 months into the year. Gosh. This is, what else would you like to give us, please? Yep. Okay, so we have some lovely, so we do have a relationship here, Capricorn. So we had that at the very first card here was this Page of Cups, which can be a new person entering your life, or a relationship begins a new phase. And now we have the relationship card in the Oracle deck. And also, around that, we do have the timing out. So this is the timing out. Maybe you're going to have a holiday together, or you may have met on a holiday. Maybe you need a break together. Got some very good messages to add into your reading here, though. Look, yes, you need to take that leap of faith. Yes, you need to get your head around. You need to be more positive and allow yourself to hit any fears on your head. Now, this conflict, this storm, this treading carefully is about this Five of Wands. So it's very possible that this week you may be treading carefully around a situation because you're not keen on getting involved, and there could also be someone that could be responding in a negative or an aggressive way. And so you may be treading carefully around that situation. And our Spirit is saying, be prepared for maybe a little bit of conflict around you beginning or middle of this week, in some form of either family or work or career. So there could be some conflict going on around you where you work or live, or it also could be family as well, because this is a general reading. But the thing is that even though that may exist around you this week, we've still got a lot of very positive stuff here for this week for you, Capricorn. So maybe there's a need for you to have some time out from this situation, that this conflict that's going on, this little bit of bothersome conflict with others. Maybe it's time for you to have some time out if you can. If you're at work, it's at work, you might think, oh, you know what, I'm going to take a week's holiday. I'm just going to go a couple of weeks holiday. If it's from a family situation or whatever, again, maybe there's a need for me to step back, detach, and have a bit of time away from that, or just step away from that, have some time out. And then you may need to, stand your ground on the situation. I feel you've got to make some decisions here. There's going to be some communication going on this week with this little bit of conflict, and you're going to have to stand your ground, Capricorn. You're going to have to step up, put your foot down, and stand your ground on this situation. All right. Look, there is a possibility of some healing in a relationship. There's also this chance that you may take this leap of faith. Some of you, not all of you, but someone there, one of you Capricorns out there, you could meet this new person, or this person could come back, and you may think, well, you know what, I'm going to um, maybe take a leap of faith and give this a go, or another go. And it's very possible that could be a very healing move where people get healed, or you look for healing in the relationship. So you are being encouraged by Spirit to also make some big changes in your life, because there is a situation where there's a possibility of some very big changes. And when it comes to standing your ground with this communication, Spirit is encouraging you and saying that, you can do this, you go for it. And that seems to be, that message from Spirit is all about you, uh, you know, maybe looking into a relationship, a love relationship as well. And this could be a very healthy relationship. If it feels healthy, if it feels right, then it certainly is. Because I have got the healing health card here next to the relationship. So if it feels as though, if it feels right, and you feel you're both very well balanced and in tune with each other, then that's what we call a healthy relationship. So it's possible for some of you that it could be the beginning, or the reassurance, or the improvement. There could be some improvement in the relationship where it's a bit healthier. But there's also healing. I've also got healing in this relationship as well. So this health and healing in this. So some of you are going to, many of you will relate to that side of the messages. But Spirit is encouraging you to make big changes in a big way. You can do this. You go for it. You take that leap of faith. Be positive. Get your head around it. If you need to have some time out, if you're in a situation where, if some of you are struggling when it comes to mental health in any way because of your career or work, or you've overloaded yourself, you're stressed because of work, or any conflict or things you're going through, this could be also a good idea for you to have some time out, or to plan a holiday. So, so that you can emotionally reset the mindset, and get all healthy again when it comes to how you're feeling. Because I do feel that there's, a little bit of stress and strife going on for some of you here, where people, or the situation, there's things get in our head, don't they? And they upset us all. And there could be time for you to have some time out from that, or from whoever or whatever is causing that. Okay, so uh, it's possible that also that there could be some conflict going on in a relationship. Doesn't have to be love, it could be family. And maybe again, Spirit is saying that you need to maybe have some time out from that, have a break, and also stand your ground, make up your mind, communicate. It's important to talk things over in a good way, but you may have to stand your ground on a situation in family or relationship, or environment. That's this week, Capricorn. And remember, at the end of the week, and the main major arcana here, this message is all about a time of positive change. A situation could suddenly move forward. Fortune is on your side. There's some good news maybe about your financial matters. Do something different, do something challenging if you need to. It could also be study. You're being encouraged to do that. You're being encouraged to go for it, and to make big changes this week. So Capricorn looks like a very big week. Let's have a look and see what our Spirit has given us. We're going to have a look at the angels, goddess, and goddesses deck. We're also going to look at the power. The power is yours deck. This is the message. We're going to see what they're saying to you about your power. Miracles happen when you drew upon the power. Miracles happen when you draw upon the power of your mind, the hope in your heart, and the strength of your soul. Now, how interesting is that? Because I have the mindset card, I have the relationship card and I have the healing card all sitting next to each other. Miracles happen when you draw upon the power of your mind, the hope in your heart, and the strength of your soul. So very, very powerful, powerful message there. We also have the card from the angels, gods, and goddesses, and they've given you the angel of self-worth. The angel of self-worth. So let's have a look of the angel of self-worth. Here it is. Okay, so Capricorn, this is what Spirit has given you. The angel of self-worth is saying this to you. You are currently undervaluing yourself. You are so much more than what you are portraying to the world and those around you. Yeah. The angel of self-worth is here today to reflect onto you all the beauty, the love and light that you are, and to help you regain your sense of self-worth. Feel her healing light penetrate your aura this very moment and affirm to yourself the following. Capricorn, I am a being of light and love. I love and value the many wonderful qualities I possess. From this moment forward, I will honor and value myself. All I am and all I do, in the knowledge that I am part of God's creation, I am worthy of love. Repeat this affirmation each day, either out loud or in the silence of your heart. Reflect upon each word and truly believe you own each one. Express each word with all your heart and soul. As you begin to value yourself, you will find that others also start to value you. Capricorn, I have an affirmation that I say every day. I say it when I wake up in the morning before I get out of bed, and I say it when I get into bed at night before I fall asleep. And it's a very small one, but it's a very powerful one. And it is simply, I am loved, I am worthy, I am safe, I am free, I am powerfully protected, I am the master of my body, I am the ruler of my mind. And Capricorn, your mind is the computer that creates who you are, what you become, and also what you believe about yourself. So it's so important to feed your mind, body, soul with positive, positive, positive. You've got the positive card here. This is the positive. Be positive. Get your head in the right place. Get rid of the negative, get rid of the fears, stay positive, have some time out, refresh yourself. You need a bit of a break, Capricorn, you're tired. And so you're a bit weary. I could pick that up with the cards, the story here. So have a break, give yourself a break, have time out. Stand your ground on that too. I'm going to have a break. I'm going to look after myself and stick to your guns on that. You'll be given 3 O's. Ooh, I don't get this one very often. This is all about infinity. You are a divine co-creator and in oneness with all that is. Recognize your infinite nature, open your heart, elevate your vibration, and connect with the divine. Feel the presence of your creative love within you. There are no limits to what you can achieve. There you go. There are no limits to what you can achieve. It's all up here. Believe you me, that is so true. Beautiful messages, Capricorn. Looks like there might be a little bit of conflict going on in the week. Stand your ground, stick to your guns. If you need to step away from something, if you need to detach yourself because it's just too much stress and strife and they're getting in your head, do that. No matter what this is, whether it's work, career, or whatever. If you need some time out, if you know you feel you need some time out, you have it. Okay, arrange it, make it happen. So look after yourself. Remember, you've got the wheel. This is a week where everything could turn around. This is a week. This is not just this week. This is a long-term card. This is a major arcana. We're under the influence of this eclipse, which is a 6-month period. This is a time of positive change. A situation could suddenly start to move forward now. Fortune is on your side. So stay positive, make it happen, and it will. So would you like to give us a like? Has this resonated with you? Has this been of any help to you? You could let us know with a like. It does help our channel. We do appreciate it very much. If you'd like to leave a comment, I always will respond to you, reply to you, and I appreciate that you've even taken the time to do that in your busy world. I'd love it if you subscribe, because it does help and then gives you ongoing support with the guidance from the spirit realm as well. So Capricorn, it's been lovely to be with you here today. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to the next time we connect. Bye-bye for now.